Experience both the ambiance and the exquisite cuisine in a friendly atmosphere. Ocala's finest restaurant serves the finest beef, the freshest seafood, premium wines, and naturally fresh vegetables. From valet parking to splendid service, Mark's offers the complete package. Check it out today. Mark's Prime Seafood and Steakhouse Restaurant.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice looking Thursday morning. You know, I'm going to show you how great of a memory I have, Robin.
Okay.
I'm going to demonstrate. I really don't have a great memory, but I remember the first prayer I ever had memorized. It was, "Now I lay me down to sleep.
Yes.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take." Amen.
Yes.
It's not how I said it as a kid. Let me demonstrate how I said it as a kid. Now let me down sleep, pray the Lord soul, keep last out, amen. and I remember saying the prayer one night, and that's literally what I did. I mean, I didn't even know what I was saying. It was just I learned this thing, and I just said it.
Yes.
Right. So I remember my mom was tucking me in, and I said, "Mom, what does this mean? Now I lay me. What does that mean? Now I lay me. What does that mean?" Mm-hmm. Well, now I lay me. You're laying yourself down. Oh. Mm-hmm. I'm down to sleep. What does that mean? Well, now let me down to sleep. And I went through the whole thing. And when I got to, what's afashada? What does afashada mean?
Yes.
And she says, that means if I should die. And I was like, whoa.
This isn't happening.
I could die? That could happen? My mom did her best to make sure that I went to Sunday school, and my brothers and my sister went to classes and learned something about this mysterious world that we live in and how God made it all. And it's something I'm very grateful for. We have some really talented people out there who can help parents with this. And I have a really cute book here. It's called Say and Pray Bible, First Words, Stories, and Prayers. And it is written by our guest, Diane Stortz. And it's wonderfully illustrated by Sarah Ward. Diane, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm really good and happy to be here with you.
Now let me down sleep. If I stop.
You said it.
Where
fast.
are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio.
In Cincinnati. All right. And are you like a Sunday school teacher?
No, I'm not. I did years back teach Sunday school for several years, and I actually worked on curriculum for Sunday school for a number of years as well. But I'm not really a teacher. I'm a writer.
You're a writer, but your writing is teaching.
Yes, everybody's got their own gifts. I do better with books than large groups of children.
Oh, really? So the Bible can be difficult. It's hard to understand sometimes, but you've taken it and you make it make sense even to an adult. If I was sitting in a doctor's office and on that little table that you sit in front of where they have all the magazines, I would pick this up if your book was there, and I would look at it. In the beginning, God made the world, the beautiful world, and he said it is very good. Wow, that's a great way to sum it up. Mm-hmm. And it shows a picture of a horse and a cow and a sheep.
And it has the words there, too.
Yeah.
By the pictures.
I would say, if I was a little boy looking at this, I'd say, Mommy, what? Why are those two people behind the bushes? Well, that's Adam and Eve.
You always have to put them behind the bushes.
Yeah, they're not dressed. They're not dressed. I would say, oh, man, that would get my curiosity up.
You're a fellow.
This is a nice, really nicely done. Thick pages, and I know this. The finish on these very very glossy, so that helps clean up the book after they've been touched with jelly fingers, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So how long ago?
You did a wonderful job.
When did you get the idea to do this book?
Well, I would say sometime in the last couple of years, one of our grandchildren lives in town, and we care for him one day a week since he was very small.
You have a voice
and,
of a
grew,
teenager. You have grandchildren?
I do.
Wow, you sound so
Yes,
young.
I just put my Medicare card in my wallet this week as well. So.
All right, so I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Explain how the book came about again.
Yes, well, our one grandson here in town loved his books, loved books that were full of colorful pictures of objects that he could point to. He had a number of different books like that, and we just enjoyed doing that with him so much, and I thought that should be in a Bible storybook for his age. And I have always felt that the Bible storybooks available for babies and toddlers had too much text and too much going on, and so I wanted to write something very simple as well.
I think that's very
so
smart.
Somehow those two ideas came together. Mm-hmm.
But you also have the word. So when you have a picture of, for example, a camel, the word camel is right on the camel. And Abraham, the names of the actual people from the Bible, you have them labeled as such. So,
right.
So they're learning the names, but they're also learning what the word looks like.
They are, and we've heard that the older preschoolers and the pre-Ks and those that are starting to read really like having those labels there. They also work like a prompt to the adult to remind the child, if the child isn't pointing, to say, where is Jacob, where is Joseph, where's the sheep, where's Joseph's coat, that sort of thing.
And you get to the crux of the story very, very quickly, the Bible verses. You've kept them very short. Is there any significance to that?
Well, if you sat with a board book and a child on your lap, a young child, they love to be able to turn the pages, which they can do with this board book, but they like to turn the pages rather quickly. And so whatever you're going to say needs to be very short. And so these stories they just try to encapsulate an appropriate message from the story for the child of the young ages.
The book is called Say and Pray Bible. Is this the first of others, or the second? How many books have you written?
Well, I'm not sure. In recent years, I've probably done about 8 or so. They're not all still in print. But I did work for a Christian publisher for many years, and we did a large number of children's books.
Oh, really?
Through that work.
Since the children are very young, when they read this type of a book and see the pictures, you probably are subliminally inspiring them to become a writer or become an illustrator with the beauty of your book.
Well, that's really possible, and I know the illustrator would love to hear you say that and know that you think she did such a good job, because she did.
Diane, thank you for being on the air with us. The listeners are going to be happy to know that you sent us a book, because they already know that I give the books away that we get here on the air. So if you would like a copy of the Say and Pray Bible, this is for young children. It's got very thick pages, very glossy print, and it's just beautifully written, beautifully done, and it really serves a wonderful purpose. It's well thought out. And it is obviously a Christian book. So if you would like the one that was sent to us, call me right now. We'll put your name on it. It'll be waiting for you. Diane, do you have a website set up for the book or for yourself?
Yes, DianeStortz.com. All my books are shown there, and actually your listeners could get a look at Say and Pray Bible there too. There are some sample pages.
Okay, and spell your first name is Diane the normal way, and Stortz, is that right?
That's correct.
Stortz. All right, I'm going to your website right now. There you are. All right. Oh, you're a pretty lady.
Pretty.
Yeah. Diane, thank you for being on the air with us. Where did you say you are? Where are you calling from?
I'm in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. All right.
Ohio.
Well, if you're ever in Central Florida, we would love to have you in the studio.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, that was fun. We'll put this interview on the internet so that others can share it. We'll be right back.
Fox Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The Iran nuclear deal now facing possible new obstacles on Capitol Hill.
The House is no longer considering a resolution of disapproval. Instead, a series of measures, including a straight up or down vote on accepting the Iran deal, is planned. Another resolution would also challenge whether the president has given Congress every detail of the agreement.
Fox Radio's Jared Halpern. Armed civilian patrols showing up on a stretch of highway in Phoenix, Arizona, where someone's been firing on drivers, some now avoiding Interstate 10.
It is scary. It makes me more cautious to be in that stretch, and for everybody else that they could get hurt or get shot. Luckily nobody's been killed as of yet.
Somebody's playing games, and I choose not to play that game, so I don't use the 10.
The only injury, a teenage girl cut when a windshield shattered in a car.
Fox Radio's Rich Jennison and jobless claims for last week dipping to 275,000. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Right now at the Home Depot, save 20% when you buy one or more pallets of in-stock GAF shingles. So, let's raise the roof and lower the cost with bulk pricing on top-of-the-line GAF shingles, including Timberline, America's favorite shingle. This is worth shouting from the rooftops. Let's do this. Save 20% on one or more pallets of in-stock GAF shingles at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through September 30th, U.S. only. See store for details.
I'm a pair of designer shoes so expensive my owner had to give up half decaf skim vanilla lattes just to afford me. So you can imagine my terror when a pipe burst and the apartment started flooding. There I was, trapped in the closet, water rushing all around me. But what was I to do? I'm a 6-inch stiletto. It's not like I can run.
Your stuff can't protect itself. That's why the Geico Insurance Agency helps make it easy to switch and save on renter's insurance. Renter's insurance will cover personal property loss or damage as well as provide liability protection. Visit geico.com today.
Ooh, ouch. Does pain have you glued to the couch? Yes, unfortunately it's true that every year we must get older, but that doesn't mean we have to deal with pain in our back, knees, or shoulder. If your muscles and joints are sore, don't worry anymore. Come get acupuncture from me and you'll be pain-free. Acupuncture starts as low as $35 at a Better You Healthcare. Call me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at 615-5566. Stop your pain from driving you insane.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans, cell phone bills, you name it, rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around.
That's rule number one, just one more vital part of fighting back to stop being a financial zombie. Yes, you can take the mystery out of the complicated world of finances. Take charge when it comes to your money.
Listen in on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM, Saturday at a special time at 10:05 AM.
Here are today's headlines from The Source. WOCA, the Florida Highway Patrol, is reporting that a 39-year-old woman died yesterday from injuries sustained in a two-vehicle accident on State Road 200 in the 5000 block. According to the report, the woman, identified as Madhavi Balanini, was driving a 1992 Honda Accord when, for unknown reasons, her vehicle crossed over the median into the eastbound lanes into the path of a 2002 Nissan Altima being driven by 22-year-old Ruby Tomeo at approximately 8 a.m. The Star Banner is reporting that Balanini was a pharmacist at the CVS store at Southwest 60th Avenue and was on her way to work at the time of the accident. Tomeo was treated for her injuries and released from Monroe Regional Medical Center. An investigation is being conducted. Power has been restored to 11,000 customers in and around the villages after a technical problem. SECO said a jumper cable on a power pole is no longer attached in the transmission line, causing the outage in the area of 466A and 44A and the Brownwood area. This is the southern end of the villages. SECO Energy rerouted power to restore electricity while crews fixed the issue, and now crews are working to reroute all the feeders back to normal. SECO said this should be seamless for customers. A bronze statue of a Confederate general that for 90 years has stood as one of Florida's two contributions to the U.S. Capitol's Statuary Hall will be removed under new legislation in the State House. The bill, House Bill 141, was filed by Representative Jose Diaz, a Republican from Miami, in response to complaints by civil rights activists that the statue of General Edmund Kirby Smith is a symbol of Florida's divisive past that should be retired. The cast iron likeness of the Confederate general is is one of 2 statues Florida is allowed to display in the U.S. Capitol's Statuary Hall. The new legislation filed by Diaz would task the State Department with picking a replacement statue of a prominent Florida citizen. Florida's other statue in Statuary Hall is of 19th century scientist Dr. John Gorey, who invented the ice machine and is considered the father of refrigeration and air conditioning. An F-16 pilot killed when he crashed into the Gulf of Mexico during training did not go through the proper training to begin flying the jets again after a nearly 20-year hiatus, the Air Force says. Matthew J. LaCourse of Panama City Beach, Florida, became disoriented while attempting to intercept another jet that was playing the role of an approaching drone, leading to the crash, according to the report released Tuesday by Air Combat Command at Langley Air Force Base in Virginia. LaCourse, who was 58 years old, graduated from the U.S. Air Force Academy in 1978 and retired from the Air Force in 2000 as a lieutenant colonel. In 2006, he took a job as a contractor with the 82nd Aerial Targets Squadron at Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida, where he previously served before his retirement. LaCourse became a civil service pilot for the squadron in 2010, but the report says LaCourse had not flown the F-16 since 1994 when he was recertified to fly it in 2014. And an orphaned 3-week-old manatee is being cared for at SeaWorld Orlando. The female calf was brought to SeaWorld Orlando's Rescue and Rehabilitation Facility last week by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission after being rescued in the Tomoka River behind a home in Ormond Beach. SeaWorld says the tiny 66-pound calf had been on her own for more than 24 hours and was confused, lost, and lacking vital nutrients from nursing. She is being bottle-fed 7 times a day and looked after around the clock by SeaWorld's veterinarians and animal care experts. And those are the headlines from The Source, WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today with a shower or thunderstorm in spots this afternoon. The high today 89 to 93. Partly cloudy tonight, though 73 to 77. For tomorrow, times of clouds and sun with a shower or thunderstorm around mainly during the afternoon hours over the interior. The high tomorrow 88 to 92. And for Saturday, intervals of clouds and sun along with a couple of showers and thunderstorms. The high 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Today in Florida Ag News, I'm a Southeast AgNet. USDA's Natural Resources Conservation Service in Florida is working to help producers evaluate the efficiency of their irrigation systems through free irrigation evaluations from a mobile irrigation lab. Ben Krupiski with the Lennon Grove Service in Howey in the Hills, Florida, explains how fitted his orchard.
One of the best parts about the program is it's free. They've come out and do the surveys for us, and everything is free of charge and anonymous. They're not out there to throw you in water jail. They're not the water police. They're just out there to help you conserve water. It's not uncommon for their recommendations to save us anywhere between 15 and 20% on our water.
Krupiski talks about the positive outcome of saving water.
That saves us diesel fuel on the diesel pumps. That saves us electricity on the electric pumps. Makes us more efficient with our water, fertilizer. Just saves us across the board, really.
For more information on how NRCS can help Florida producers conserve water, contact your local NRCS office.
Looking for ways to reduce your home's energy use? With new technology, hot water production can be more efficient than ever before. Propane tankless water heaters heat water instantly, whenever it's needed, eliminating wasted energy. And propane is clean burning and efficient, which is better for the environment. Learn more about energy-saving tankless water heaters at propanefl.com. Propane gas. Exceptional living from the exceptional energy. A message from the Florida Propane Gas Safety, Education, and Research Council.
Did you know that when it comes to grocery shopping for beef, convenience continues to be the key? Through Checkoff-funded market research, we know millennials want cooking shortcuts that are efficient and practical. As a result, Your Beef Checkoff is reaching them through their mobile phones with ideas for creativity, efficiency, and savings. While you're managing your cattle operation, Your Beef Checkoff is helping millennials understand that beef is a smart food choice. Learn and share more at mybeefcheckoff.com, paid for by your checkoff dollar.
Randall Wiseman, Southeast AgNet.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.